In the early part of 2024, a major shift occurred in the real estate industry. The National Association of Realtors and several prominent real estate brokerages agreed to pay over $950 million to settle federal lawsuits. These lawsuits claimed that homeowners were forced to pay inflated commissions when selling their homes. Along with the settlement, the industry agreed to implement new policies aimed at creating greater transparency around how brokers and agents are compensated for their services. Real estate brokerage RE/MAX also settled litigation over agent compensation, paying $55 million last year. Today, we're diving into the details of these changes and what they mean for homebuyers and sellers. We spoke with Amy Lessinger, president of RE/MAX, to get her insights. Amy, let's start with the basics. What are the new changes that homebuyers and sellers should be aware of? The key changes revolve around transparency and clarity. First, offers of compensation can no longer be made on the MLS, the multiple listing service. This means that buyers won't see how much their agents are being offered by the seller's agent. Instead, buyers working with an MLS purchase must sign a written buyer's agreement. This agreement is already required in about 20 states, and it's now being expanded to others. Interesting. With these changes, will agents now ask for a specific commission or other fees directly from the buyer? Yes, this is part of the new landscape. The settlement requires that compensation terms be clearly spelled out. The specific arrangements, whether it's a flat fee or a negotiated commission, are between the buyer and their agent. For example, a buyer might ask their agent to negotiate the fee with the seller as part of the contract. However, if the seller doesn't agree to offer compensation, the buyer and agent will need to discuss and agree on how the agent will be paid. That's a significant change. Could this lead to sellers declining to offer compensation to a buyer's agent? It's possible, but from what I've seen, there hasn't been a widespread move towards eliminating compensation offers. It really comes down to the discussions between the seller and their agent. They'll weigh the benefits of offering compensation and make a decision based on their situation. Remember, commissions are negotiable, and ultimately, it's the seller's choice. With these shifts, do you think we might see lower commissions in the future? It's too early to say for sure. What it will come down to is how people perceive the value of having a trusted professional guide them through the buying or selling process. A good agent offers local expertise, negotiation skills, and support, which are all crucial elements that buyers and sellers need to consider. And how do you expect these rule changes to impact real estate agents in the long term? For well-established and educated professionals, these changes are just part of the industry's evolution. They'll adapt with professionalism and diligence. However, for those who are newer to the field or work part-time, it could be more challenging to navigate these shifts. Ultimately, the agents who continue to provide value to their clients will thrive in this new environment. These changes mark a significant evolution in the real estate industry. As transparency increases, buyers and sellers alike will need to adjust to the new norms. Thanks to Amy Lessinger for sharing her insights. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, informed decisions are your best tools in navigating the real estate market.